Now, from the WDEF News 12 Sports Desk, brought to you by Xfinity, it's Touchdown Friday Night, sponsored in part by your Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union and Zaxby's.
Welcome to Touchdown Friday Night. I'm Rick Nyman.
And I'm Webb Wright.
The playoffs kicked off tonight in Tennessee, and Chattanooga Christian participated for the first time in school history. Chargers coach Rob Spence got a surprising phone call on Saturday telling him CCS had made the postseason.
But Spence probably hung up when he was told CCS had to play Notre Dame. The Irish beat the Chargers 42-7 in September, and Notre Dame would pretty much pick up where they left off from that game. First possession, Irish taking it to the bank. Austin Banks breaks free and just does hit the pylon for the score. 7-0 Irish on top. Notre Dame coach Charles Fant asking for an extra digit to be added to the scoreboard. They just about needed it today. Alex Darius rolls right and finds, guess who? Kareem Orr for the score. 14-0 Notre Dame on top. Orr also plays some D, and he's not afraid to lay the lumber. D. Cleater on Will Patton, and then things escalating quickly from there. Chattanooga Christian set to punt it away, but it's partially blocked and lands in the waiting arms of the aptly named Keely Green. He returns it 37 yards for the score. 21-0 Notre Dame on top. Barely halfway through the first quarter, Irish advance with a 55-14 win. Notre Dame will be at home and will face Upperman next Friday.
Signal Mountain at home against DeKalb County, and Coach Price, he would be happy tonight. Opening drive for Signal Mountain is to give to Caleb Menzel. He scores from 4 yards out, 7-0 Eagles. Next series for Signal Mountain, Jack Teeter. The play action, he hits Chris Moore. This is a touchdown, 21 yards, 14-0 Signal Mountain, and the Eagles are just getting warmed up. Later in the first quarter, big hole opens up for Menzel. It's going to be a foot race to the end zone. Run, Forrest, run! Menzel tackled at the 3. 77 yards on that play. That did set up this touchdown run from Nathan Johnson. It's 21-0 Signal Mountain. Still first quarter, Teeter dumps it off to Moore. He's got some running room. Tigers, they're going to catch him, but good luck bringing the big fella down. Moore fighting his way for the end zone. A 62-yard touchdown. That made it 28-0. Signal wins 29-10, advancing to the second round, where they will travel to Loudon. On the touchdown Friday night scoreboard, Walker Valley falls hard to Maryville 48-0. Bradley Central loses a shootout to Science Hill 52-47. Ray County all over Tullahoma 52-14, and Oak Ridge over Soddy Daisy 53-28. To quote Yogi Berra, it was deja vu all over again for Baylor and Father Ryan tonight. The two teams played each other last Friday at Baylor, and tonight the Irish and Red Raiders opened the playoffs against each other at Baylor. Baylor won 35-28 last week. They're up 7 at halftime this week, 21-14. Nick Tiano to pass. Nice throw, nice catch by Adrian Harris for 33 yards to the 3. Then from the half-yard line, Tiano scores 28-14 Red Raiders. Irish get the ball and march down the field. From the 4, they run the option. Bad pitch. Luke Hutchins recovers the ball for Baylor. Just over 4 minutes to play, still 28-14. Irish quarterback Cameron Towns will tuck it and run. He escapes for a touchdown to make it a 28-21 ball game. But that's where the Irish luck ended. Baylor wins by 7 again, the final 28-21. Baylor will travel to Memphis to play Christian Brothers.
Meanwhile, McAuley hosting Pope John Paul II. Big second quarter for the Blue Tornado, already up 15-7. It starts on defense as Ben Brooks is just overwhelmed. You know what? McAuley on their sidelines has a better TV than we do in the sports office. Well, that's not hard to say. Everybody has a better TV than we do in the sports office.
They get cable?
Maybe we should get one from Weather. They got like 8 of them.
There we go.
I'll tell you what, there's no mistake in this here as Javon Craig finds Tyler Payne in stride for the touchdown. That made it 29-7 Blue Tornado. Pope John Paul had a first and goal from the 2, but McAuley's defense stiffens. They get to Brooks on third down. They later block the field goal attempt as the McAuley student section pretty much raided Rick Nyman's closet tonight. Every great sweater you could think of in that lineup. Vaughn again, Javon Craig. This time he's going to hit Tyreek Stewart for the score. 29-7 McAuley on top, and these guys are going to be sore tomorrow. So is Alex Trotter. It's not because he took too many licks. too many long runs. He had over 100 yards in the first quarter here, untouched, 60 yards for the score. Trotter went over the 2,000-yard mark on the season in this game as the Blue Tornado roll to a 64-14 win, and they will play NBA next week.
My sweaters are still better than that McAuley TV.
I don't know about that now. Livingston Academy, big over Central, 42-7. Elsewhere, it was McMinn County getting by Grundy County, 43-14. Whitwell is blanked by Trousdale County, 29-7, and Knox Grace defeats Meigs County by a final of 35-23.
Coming up on Touchdown Friday night, I'll pull out some of those sweaters maybe. Cleveland gets their first home playoff game in 11 years as they tackle Clinton.
Plus, Red Bank battles Bledsoe County, and Ooltewah tries to improve to 11-0 as they take on Stone Memorial.